person, by email, text message, or over the phone. These words are exchanged.
It isn't because you told us to, or because Mom told us to. It's because we really do. With all of our hearts, love each other and love you. It's because of the father you are, the man you are, and how you brought us up. We are who we are and how we are, not because of what you've said to us over the years, but how you've said things and what you've done and the example you've set. We're not rich or famous. We're not geniuses, and we don't live in huge homes or drive expensive cars. We are and have far greater things than that. You taught us from long ago that our worth is determined not by what we have in our wallets or our bank accounts, but by what we have in our hearts. We know above all that is what is most important, the love in our hearts, and for one another, we accept each other for exactly who we are, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Why? Because you do.
There are thousands of memories that we share as brothers and sisters. We could list them one by one. They're happy, they're sad, they're funny, and there are some we wish we could forget. But whatever they are, one thing for sure is there are ours that we have shaped us. We share the memories of the trips up north to Cousin Arlene's cabin, camping trips, cleaning up the property on Lake Louise. And by the way, what we did was the wrong lot.
But it was clean.
It was clean. Gaylord and the Alpine Fest, traveling to East Side during Christmas, the parties at the house where Uncle Tommy threw change in the pool, Bosco, Pepsi, jumping in piles of leaves, the TV game, guide game, closing down the driveway in the dead of winters, so we had the fastest track to slide down. And of course, Dad had a hard time getting up the driveway. You building model airplanes, waterproofing the basement, the igloos you built in the backyard, and barbecuing.
We remember taking a ride out to the airport to watch the planes, the junk drawer, the peeler, putting up the paneling, sock hockey in the basement, roller skating in the basement, Mickey's band, and the open houses. Saturdays, cleaning house and washing the windows, playing catch, playing pool, running bases, throwing frisbees, the crystalettes, Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween. The ice rinks you built for us in the backyard, watching old family movies in the basement on the projector, bouncing the babies on the family of your knee, rubbing our hands on your 5 o'clock shadow when we were little, making us laugh because it tickled. When you worked afternoons, Dad, Mom would say to us, save some for Dad, or wait until your father gets home after dinner. You held us together when we lost Bruce. You stood strong when Mom died. You learned how to be a parent all alone.
Dad, you listened to us and kept our secrets and shared them when you thought it was right. You've driven thousands of miles when we've needed you. You've gone to the southern states, the west coast, and to the east coast in a moment's notice when we've needed you. You've bailed us out of more things than we care to admit to, and when we've fallen flat on our faces, you've been there to pick us up. And you reminded us of just how strong we are. You've reminded us that we're never alone. You taught us to give second chances and third chances and fourth chances. And you've nursed us through broken legs, broken arms, broken teeth, and broken hearts. We've bragged and really believed that you owned the Cadillac Motor Car Division on Clark Street. That Mom was the prettiest woman in the world. We've proclaimed proudly that we are Polish, and that there are indeed 9 of us.
We bragged about Jaja being the mayor of Warrendale, and that we've been on sale since 1925, that you built our house, our home, in the Sacred Heart of Jesus Polish National Catholic Church. Of course, we wish that you would have told us that some words belonged only to our family, and that not everyone knows them. You know, like moo-moos, goozles, gooms, shoo-shoo, and Frenchroom. That knowledge would have saved us some embarrassment. Do you know you've been rocking babies, jiggling your keys, singing Lou-Li-Lou for nearly 51 years? 3 generations. Your children, our children, and not their children. And you know what? We rocked them, jiggled our keys, and sang Lou Lai Lou, just like you did.
We could go on and on. We don't mean to brag, but we've all been told how pretty our eyes are. The eyes are the windows to the soul. They see your soul and Mom's soul in our eyes. People can see the deep and never-ending spirit you've instilled in us. We've learned so many of your lessons. We find now that all of the things you and Mom did when we were growing up taught us more than you can imagine. We can stack logs, we can lay bricks, hang drywall, paint with precision, neatly organize a dumpster, and take down a garage. Like we said before, you taught us to be strong, to be determined, to be loyal, to cry together, to laugh together, to help each other and know that we will always, always be there for one another, especially for you. Just as you have always been there for all of us, every time, no matter what. Bobby Marook thought you were Superman. Well, you are our Superman. I love you, Dad.
Dad, we promised to always be good to one another. We promised to keep the stories of our family alive through the generations. We promised to be good people. You're a good man, Dad. You're a tremendous father. You're our hero. People say that being a parent is a thankless job. Well, people are wrong. Look at us, Dad, your family, the 3 generations of us standing together. It's because of you and that all you are, we stand here, strong hands in hand. We are your life's work. Dad, thank you. We're proud to be your children, and we want the world to know it. We want you to know it. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. We love you.
I was asked on behalf of the grandkids to come up with a speech for all of us, but after hearing that, I figured there wasn't much more we could say that hasn't already been said. So in honor of Grandpa, Judge, Great-Grandpa, we wish you a happy birthday, and we love you with all of our hearts. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, Grandma, how much we love you. This is why we give you today. Happy birthday, Grandpa. Love you. What do you think of it now?
Girl talk.
Happy birthday, Val.
Oh, what's the matter, man?
That was something else.
Did you laugh?
I love you, Grandpa.
We're going to plan it. We're going to plan it out.
Thank you, guys.
Are you going home? Are you going home?
Are we,